first. My name is Kenneth Burma. Company is ILEG Technology Screens. We are working on the cooling system for the mech because it does operate a heavy machine gun. And I noticed when I play Hawkins that I have to wait a while before my gun actually cools down when I'm actually in a bit of a match. So it'd be cool to get an upgrade here on our machine that has a cooling system on it that allows it to cool down. I'm already involved in a couple of form sites for this screen. I found a black surface that's just fantastic to do our work on. So this works out fantastic. But anyway, so we're going to be using. Oh, I need just put it behind me. So we get that done quick. Let me see. Scissors here. Scissors here. Here. Before I go back into the medieval era, I want to finish some stuff on this mech. I want to get that done. So I do need my scissors. I just dropped them in here. There we go. I got them right now. There we go. So we went out and got ourselves some bottled water. I swear, these bottled waters in the small tubes are expensive. So I just paid for this one over here and cut it. And we're going to be using this for our liquid nitrogen. I'm going to need to print out liquid nitrogen side for this. Projector on, power cut over the projector. Okay, let's get that all set up. Go. So I am on a mech site and on another site for these builds. Oh, come on, where you at? Am I correctly? Oh, no, we're already in. Okay. All right, let me see what we got going on here. Excuse me. Oh yeah, of course, definitely I got that. That's the people contacting me about this guy. We have it right here. Right here. Let me see. Just have it. For a minute. Oh, here it is right here. This is the police number right here. So many people, something I got to take care of involved in this case. Let me see. See, that's why I said, you gotta be careful with the things you say out of your mouth. I can't warn people enough on this. God is on this. Just got contacted a few minutes ago. I gotta put this information in real quick. Hold on. Let's see. Okay. Incident report number. This is the information that we got from the Allentown Police Department, 425 Hamilton Street. This is the information that we got from the Allentown Police Department, 425 Hamilton Street. Incident report number.
Here are phone numbers for Allentown Police Department near Allentown.
Take care of this first, and I'll get to this. Type of incident. I'm not going to come out, but I'm just going to go take a picture of this and then send it over there to the email because I want them to see have the whole thing. Not a problem. Okay, let me see. See, no sooner than I told you, God got control of all of this. Y'all can do what y'all, and God has the last say in this. Y'all understand the situation you're in right now. God has the last say in all this. No matter what you say, no matter what you do, God has the last say. Harassment. No, that's not what I requested. Harassment. Officer's name. contact number. I just happened to come in here and check my mail for something, and it's sitting right there. They reached back to me. I sent all those letters over about that mess that went on, and sending over what they requested me for, they need from me. As I said before, this is in God's hands. I put all this in God's hands. And God is the one who's going to make sure all this comes to light. As I said before, that all those people who came after us, God's going to make sure each one of you are taken care of. Because you know what you did was wrong. Let me see. Date of incident. That's why we couldn't have an 800 number. We couldn't have an 800 number because these people were calling us and harassing us on an 800 number. We couldn't have one. Couldn't even have my own number up there because they were calling me and harassing me with my own number. So all those logs I had to log in on Grasshopper, I'm taking all those to court. All the messages that we got on our accounts, we're all taking them to court. Every single bit of it. You're going to pay for all that stuff you did. There's no way in the world. God's green earth, you're getting away with it. Happy to see that they're contacting me back on this. This is great. Fantastic. Let's see. Date. I'm digging through the rest of my stuff to find some more stuff that we have. I want to make sure all of it's presented, or to make sure all of it's there. Okay. A picture of this and put it up too. It's still on contact. Okay, there's something better with your time. Do that. Don't get mad at me because I'm basically doing what I got to do. Let's see. Okay, that's all the information right there. Okay, I had to take care of that real quick. That had to be done. So I'm gonna get back to my build over here. Oh man. So I'm happy that this is getting taken care of and we can finally get all this mess brought to justice. I'm happy about that. God is moving and getting things done. All right, so I got to work on this right here. Let me see if I remember. I got all my parts here. And this right here. And remember, see where I'm going to put this at. For the tank. Yeah, it's enough room for the arm. Right there. I still got to put a clip on this side somewhere, so can't have it here because we have to put an arm here. And most likely it's going to be on this other side. See? That's why I said, you're under judgment. Keep on playing with God. I warned you guys on this. You don't listen. Sat there and made that statement on my channel talking about wasting time. Yeah, okay, God showed you what a waste of time looks like. They just contacted me just a few minutes ago. I just sent them out more information. Keep on playing the game. That God is the one you're going to need in this situation. You're going to need him. Just keep on playing the game. The devil's going to finish that job for him. He's going to finish your job. I keep telling you what y'all dealing with in the day. You're dealing with Satan. That's not the one you want to play with. Every time you do something, it's going to accumulate. It's going to cause you more problems. Ooh. Oh. Cool. Me going up there and talking on my channel about how the Lord is bringing. Oh, look at that right there. That's where we built one of those right there. Oh, that's a call then to go back to medieval world. We'll be back to it soon. But yeah, when I was on my channel talking about how stop following Satan, pick up your cross and follow God, you thought that was a waste of time? That's what you felt, right? Now look at that. Just no sooner than that, there's right there, just contact me. So you're getting down on your knees and praying to the Lord to get you through this. You'd rather basically keep serving the devil. All right, then, devil got something for you. And it's not going to be good. And when you get in that place at the end of the day, and you still want to be listening to the devil, I guarantee he's got the most messed up stuff you can possibly think of waiting for you. Stop following the demon, pick up your cross, and follow God. All right. Put my clamp in here. So that's gonna fit. Where's the hose at? Yeah. That'll fit. We're building our cooling system for our minigun. Literally, I go through this on freaking talking all the time. Minigun overheats constantly all the time in that game. Usually they got perks for better guns, so I'll have to look into that. I'm just going to do this off right now. I watched something on heavy mechs a few minutes ago. Different types and categories of heavy mechs and stuff like that. And already got a channel. The channel already, I linked to already. I got a bunch of people now waiting for the next installment on the mech. So we're doing some stuff over there too. And I'll get a chance to check out some other people's cool builds on top of that. So I'm having a little ball, checking out other people's stuff, and doing my stuff. Hey, get over there and be nice. I think since I got all the town mapped out to where I wanted it, I can now start building them over here, detail one by one, instead of having the whole entire table covered, because we need to know exactly where all the little houses are going to go at. So I'm going to, oh, look at that. That beautiful snow in the background. I don't even think I needed copyrighted music. Christmas music, no. That's just weird about, I don't understand about YouTube, is that if you listen to any copyrighted music in the background, you get a strike. But they give you copyrighted music to add to your music, but you don't get a strike. Like if you play like Duran Duran in the background in your home and it picks up, you got a copyright strike. If you take Danny Duran off there freaking and play, you don't get a copyright strike. You figure that one out.
Okay, people, how we doing out there? First things first, my name is Kenneth Bird. My company is ILEG, Infusion Light Energy Gain Technology Screens. We're doing some demonstrations.
Facebook videos be jumping up in the background like, what the freak? Yeah, I don't get that one. Facebook's even more interesting. Facebook, if you use their videos, they'll put video up there, like copyrighted material videos up there for you to use music. And then when you use it, they give you a copyright strike. You figure that one out. I had that happen to me a couple of times. That's when I go to Facebook, I don't touch any more of the music they say you can use. The only thing I use is their copyright-free music only, because that happened to me twice. Like, you give me the music, but then you punish me for using the music. I'm like, okay, we're not playing this madness game today. I don't touch any more of their music like that anymore. Alright, we got to print out something for liquid nitrogen. We need symbols for that. Let's see. Liquid nitrogen. Put down symbols. Liquid nitrogen symbols. Man, these mechs, these heavy mechs, quite fascinating. So, we're talking about 75 to 80 ton machines. Some of them have these massive engines that run them, where they run a little slow, but on top of that, they're made with tons of armor, massive amount of weapons that are designed for so many different kinds of self-destruction. It's not even funny. Designed to break through enemy lines, all kinds of stuff. Last resort. I mean, this is crazy. And then they can fight each other off, which is insane. I'm telling you, I'm learning so much about these giant heavy mechs. They're talking about different character class of warcraft. They're mechs at the end of the day. And apparently, only people can operate these things are probably top soldier, elitist soldiers, the only ones can operate these things. Which is interesting. Because ours is basically AI. Ours is designed to self-destruct. You know, worst case scenario, which pretty much would anyway. So, that's crazy. Yeah, I was reading about the different types of maps and weapons and stuff like that. Only reason why I never used the big mechs is because they were just slow. Medium mechs were perfect for me to use. But the big ones could take a lot of damage. Man. They could take so much damage. The lighter mechs were good, but if you had a group of people, you're all light mechs, you could pretty much jump somebody with those things. But still, I find that kind of interesting about these machines so much. You're going to be researching some more stuff on them. So I was explaining to them, a guy was asking me about, and that's what I'm glad. We got a story behind these things. What's the story behind the big mech? Yeah. He said, oh, you gotta show us this when you're done. When you're done with this thing, you gotta show it. Oh, they're gonna get a kick out of this when you get done with it. So I have groups I'm in on Facebook that I go in and share my stuff on my phone. And thank you for the support for the picture maps. I appreciate that. I saw that today on top of that. I appreciate that. And some people back at the end of the day, like, we should not be to talk about the things that happen to us. Why? Because they don't want to hear us talk about it because they know what's behind it. You don't want to be reminded what's about to happen. That's what it is. If somebody came up to your house right now and took a 2x4 and threw it through your windshield, you would be talking about this every single day. Even after you get it repaired, you will still be talking about it. I came outside, there was a 2x4 in my windshield. Like, who would do that? Who would basically randomly pick my car out of all the cars on the block and hit my car with a 2x4? Do you know how expensive it's going to be to replace that windshield? And then long after you replace the windshield, you'll still be talking about, like, man, I paid all this money, man, for this windshield. Like, this person came up and hit my windshield for no reason. I don't even know who this person is. Like, I've been calling people to figure out. You're going to talk about it forever. It will always come up. That's how we are. But when we talk about what happens to us, it's considered to be ranting at the end of the day. No, you don't want to hear us talk about it because you're reminded deep down inside, let's be true to yourself, what's about to happen to you. You don't want to know about it. You don't want to talk about it at all. You don't want to be a reminder of it. But you know it's going to happen. That's why they come back and say, oh, you're just trying to shut me down. You want me here talking about it. Well, I'm going to talk about it, all right. I'm definitely going to talk about it. So that's what it is. They don't want to hear anything about it. They want it to go away and disappear. It's not going to disappear, gentlemen. It's not going anywhere at all whatsoever. You got to. The case is open. They're responding back and they're asking for information. So it's an open case now. There's no they're investigating the case, everything that's going on, who was involved, who basically instigated, who started it. You know, if you go out for the other one, I don't want to mention that on my video, but he feels at the end of the day because he didn't actually do it. No, you actually told this person bad things about us that weren't true, and you knew what the reactions were, so you could be charged for that. Don't think at the end of the day it's going to all fall on his head at the end of the day. No, it's going to fall on your head too. Because when they get him in that interrogation room and they ask him at the end of the day, where did you get the idea? How do you know this person? And he's going to say, I know this person from Fernando. I guarantee he's going to say it. And guess what that means at the end of the day? You're going to contact us and say, who is this person? Oh, this is so-and-so. We put him in the report. Here's his information. This is where he lives at. Yeah, it's going to come right back to you. You spread a rumor and it potentially gets somebody hurt or basically causes damage, and you're responsible for that. So don't think it ain't gonna come back to you. It'll come back to you. Because he's not gonna sit there and say, "Oh, it's just all me." He's not gonna say that. He's not. He's gonna do it. He's gonna throw you under the bus. And now you got a problem. He's gonna start spitting pretty soon. You know? Ah, is he what was his name? Look at that. Wow. Look out. Here you come again, though. He's funny. You can't hurt him, so he'll move. So he'll move right now. You're walking across the TV from the screen? Mine's a big TV. Come here. Come on. Huh? You're in title pants, girl. Try you now. Danger, liquid nitrogen. Let's see, what size we need you for the bottle? Not too big. Put it out. Should fit. What do we need right here? That's way too big. I'll go with you first. Fan got to come off of it because that fan's not going to work. That fan got all these little colors on it that is just not going to work. Looks like I'm going to go with a blue fan or frosted too. Got one over there, but I can damage that one. I'm not sure if you do or not. Hey, you better give me that icon that pops up, man. I can't print that without the icon. Uh-oh. You got we're no warning about to kick in. What are we about to get? Yeah, but you gotta give me the whole thing. Oh, I know. It's tied, but I hate when they do that. me go behind here. Doing too much. It's supposed to be, we saved it, we're going to save it, okay. So it's behind this? It's not behind it, so where is it? Oh, printer's not on. Duh! Wait a minute. What the fuck is going on here? Like, I know for a fact that I should have loaded up. Like, the printer is not even on. Duh! Let me see. More clean paper. Let's see. Okay. All right. That'd be cool. To make a Spartan mech, that would definitely be cool. We got to build one of those. We got to build a Spartan mech. We got to build one of those. That'd be sick. That would be sick. I'm gonna draw blueprints up on that one. So, the thing over here, but you had to put in a giant claw for that thing. Minigun. And the bullets. They're going to be loading from here all the way to the back. So I have another system, an exhaust system, that's going to connect them to the side of here to keep it nice and cool. That's going to hit the liquid nitrogen tank. And the detailed paint job I put in this thing. And what got some warning tape for it. I think I'm going to do the Spartan mech. I'm going to do one of the eyes in red. Alright, liquid nitrogen for a tank. Now where the fuck is the tank at? And we got to put some green corrosion on the top. Top regards green corrosion. Start working on that. Okay, so you'll be here. Wait, you're there. Oh yeah, because it hits the back. But if it's the back, wouldn't it be in the front? This is the back, it's over the front. Another trigger. I can get my fingers on that one, Jack. There we go. Thought we put some Christmas in the background. That would be nice. There we go. No, I want it smaller. You don't need that big. But the freaking just says on the bed, oh, giant liquid nitrogen. That was just way too big. Let me see if we can make it smaller. You have this thing saved already? Saved. Now, just in case with these hoses sticking out, gotta be careful, you know what I mean? Anything you hit, you got a problem. So we're gonna armor plate the hoses for extra protection to make sure this thing doesn't have any problems. It's kind of weird because we're kind of building it as if it's actually gonna have a real life scenario issue at the end of the day. We have to make sure those hoses and all that stuff are protected. And we got mini guns we're gonna be putting on things, too many guns all over this thing. Alright, we're going with this stuff again. Alright, give me my quick motion if I'm asked for. Kaboom. Thank you. That which one was way too large. Pull back. Hey, Mr. Bun Bun Man. Mr. Bun Bun Man. You okay, Mr. Bun Bun Man? Taco. Scenario. Roberto Rodriguez. This is better. That's much smaller. I didn't even sit up a mile away. Oh, look at nitrogen right here. Let's hit that and freeze the whole back of that thing. All right, let me see. What's my tank? Here we go. There we go. That's much more better. Food on. Thank you. The first time I bought a mech. I bought a Gundam or Gundam or what do you want to call them? Gundams, whatever they call them. I bought one of them. I thought that thing was already together. Literally. That's how naive I was at that time. Man, I opened that thing up. I saw all the parts and I was like, oh, heck no. I gave it to a buddy of mine to fill it for me. Thank you. I got one. I hooked him up. I got one. I got myself one. But yeah, I probably put that thing together. He loved it. He was like, oh, shoot. Where'd you get this? I thought it was put together. He said, no, these things you never put together. You got to put together yourself. Some things require magnifying glasses and tweezers. Good gracious. Wow. That's impressive. That's very impressive. Very impressive. All right, let me see. Let's put down, oh, I definitely want this one too. Give me this one. I'll take this one. Printy. That would be crazy. That would be one of the crazy builds. Like a fantasy build. I definitely want to do animal mechs. That's definitely yes. I definitely would do that. But a gingerbread mech? Yeah, that'd be kind of fun. I didn't think about that. That would be actually hilarious, a gingerbread mech. I seen a Big Mac mech. I literally saw one of them. Somebody built one. It was the coolest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. Gingerbread mech. So there's our processor door. Put that there. We gotta process this up. Oh, yeah, you guys remind me about, hey, you gotta hit this button to press it. Where's it at then? In the button then. Alright, we got plenty of ink, of course, excuse me. Get out of the way, for goodness sake. Oh, I can't stand it. When you're trying to press something and then something else pops up and goes, hey, Would you like to get the freak out? I got you. I have you already, but you're blocking something I need to get to right there. Gee, where's Louise? Mother George. It's the worst place to put a pop-up at for information. Wait. Alright, so exhaust fan for fan. We're working on this. This is actually, oh, I'm about to say, you did not eat this. And we had the visor to put in. It's this huge visor we're going to put across. It's more of a Cyclops kind of design to it. So I need to get one of those lights that bounce back and forth. I need one of those that Battlestar Galactica hook up. And this part, I think if it comes up, hopefully, I think it does. This part, we have this where it lifts up. Right there. This is going to lift up. We're going to put a scan system right across here. So that way we can scan any life form or whatever we need. Right there, we're going to turn a laser right across. It should fit right up in there perfectly. So I got to make a laser system for that to scan. All right. We'll do the ice job later on. Ah! Watch out. How good, buddy? That's why I vacuum cleaner hose. I don't use it. I use it just, vacuuming the floors. I don't go through the, because I got a little machine for that. But yeah, I'll use it for something. Sitting there collecting dust. the easier stuff that we can build like parts for it, because some of the other mechs are large. So that Aqua mech, that's going to be using these right here, these glass units right here. We're going to plug it into the back. We're going to plug 6 in the back. They're going to be filled with liquid, and we're going to daisy chain liquid back and forth through a system like a beating heart, but it's all made out of liquid. We're going to use a fish tank pump to do it. And of course, we're going to use some kind of sealer to make sure that it leaks. Leaks. Aqua mech. Aqua mech. I think that we're going to do the sand mechs and the jungle mechs a little bit more like the size of the ones we have over there. And we're going to do a whole camouflage scenery. We can hide them some down the green. So we're going to be building bases for them to sit on. So they're going to have their own little bases to sit on, and little plates and names what they are, like that. I can get the plates made. All this started because I had to build a theme for the other people. Matter of fact, all this started from a 3.0 adapter. It literally all started from a 3.0 adapter. That's where all this came from. 3.0 adapter. 3.0 adapter. That's really where it all came from. I had to build a PC to run the Connect system because these didn't have 3.0. Then I figured we'd build a PC, we'd have a theme for it. Then I decided with Cyberpunk. And then I built that machine over there to go for a design for the back of it, but that turned out to be larger than I expected. So then we had to build a case at 24 by, I think it's like 16 in height, whatever. It's a weird shape size. And I figured since I'm getting a case, I might just get like a 40, what a 40, we can get a 420 liquid cooling system. So we're getting that giant thing put in. So I said we just probably put screens and all that stuff in since we got the room for it. And after building that machine, I was like, we should build another machine. We built the Scout. After building the Scout, I was thinking about, man, I want a heavy mech. And then that giant monster came out of there. And then while we're building this one, now I'm thinking about the ice one. And with the ice one, I'm thinking about the sand one and basically the jungle mech. We're just going to be done an all camouflage paint job. We're going to have trees and stuff on it and stuff like that. I'm going to put a sniper on that sucker. Sniper, my friend. Sniper. This would make a fantastic eye for mech right there. That would make a fantastic eye right there. It wouldn't be for this one. This one would need it, but this one would be a fantastic for a sniper mech. This would be a fantastic eye for it. Oh yeah. Give it kind of a cyclops scope. Imagine that if they were able to do, well, they can do it. They do artificial AI intelligent uploads on these machines within the day. Because you're experienced, you just keep coming back because there's no stopping you. You just keep uploading and put you another machine, upload and put you in the machine. You go back like Groundhog Day. You can figure out the mistakes you made in battle. Like, okay, I know this time it's going to move to the left and right. It's kind of giving you a window into the future. Because you can always come back. If you upload you, put you back in. Upload you, put you back in. Just coming with the same experience, just a little bit more smarter. The next time you move to the left and the right, then the right and the left, and get your arm chopped off. Yeah, that'd be kind of cool. Oh yes. Look at that cooling system. It's almost insane. Oh yeah. Gonna connect back here into the gun. That's gonna be beast. That's gonna be beautiful, man. We're gonna have to get some EL wire, wrap it and trace it around these coil areas so we look like it's glowing through. Like it's, oh man, that's gonna be sick, man. There's some icicles off the back of this thing, like it's frosted, and it's cooling that system down. If it's off, it's gonna be beautiful. I can't wait to put that together. That's gonna be beautiful. I'm so happy about that. You go stay over here. You'll be happy over there. We got that from a water bottle. We had to cut it this size so it was fitting there just nicely. The Gatling gun is simple. It's just made out of plastic paint containers, and that's basically about it. That's what it's designed to made out of. But I want to oh no, we won't be with you today. Okay. Depth charges, nuclear depth charges. They can be converted for air or sea. All right. Reason we have this thing loaded with rockets. Rockets are pretty easy. Like I said, ink pen tops, the Sharpies, they make fantastic missiles. See the tips of them, each one. And we're gonna make sure they have those nuclear symbols on each one of them, showing these are all nuclear. The whole mech is all nuke. So now I have to go grab myself some tissue because we have to do a little green corrosion. Matter of fact, no. We have another job we have to do before that. We'll put the green in. We have to put a little corrosion in our machine. It needs a little rough interior to it. Make it look all special. There we go. The magic. This is the magic, people. Magic. Oh, the magic I'm gonna open because I didn't use the magic for a while. Alright, I need a piece of cardboard. Oh, we got cardboard right here. So we paint with right there, a piece of cardboard. Oh, let's get you out of the way. Look, don't take that with you, please. Thank you. Get out over here. It was interesting. I know I thought I would never be able to go back to listen to Christian music again after my mother passed away. But it seems to be working. That's really hard on people in the seasons where someone passes away. Just remember, you're not alone. Never alone. It may seem that way, but you're not. wish these people who don't like me would pick up their cross and follow Jesus. I do. I wish you would. I don't know why you want to entertain that thing at the end of the day. Look what it's doing to you. You gotta pick up the cross. You gotta pick up the cross. You're in a bad situation. Pick up the cross and stop following Satan. Well, let me just say this. You have to understand this. That person that just contacted me, that's federal. That's federal. That's the government right there just contacting me. We're not the ones going to be taken to court now. They're going to be doing it. This got serious real quick. So, when I talk about us taking it to court, it's going to be them that are going to be the ones taking it to court. It's a huge, very, very serious, it's very serious. So you really got to pick up that cross and follow Jesus and leave Satan alone. I told you, Satan is going to try to kill you. And yet, you got all this anger toward me. That's not going to help you. It's going to make things worse for you. Now, let me tell you something. If I was that person at the end of the day, and I didn't care, I'd sit there and laugh my head off at you right now. I'll be out here saying, yeah, they're about to go to jail, man. Yeah, they're going to, but the worst nightmare of their life, they're going to spend the rest of their life in prison. You're going to die in that joint. So, at the end of the day, I'm sitting there trying to tell you, you got to find Jesus. Now, he can sit there and say, well, you call yourself a Christian. I got to prosecute you. You attacked me. I let you go multiple times. I did. I told you at the end of the day, look, if you guys go in a different direction, I'll forget the whole thing. And you just refuse to do it. So what I'm supposed to do? I'm supposed Christians are supposed to be punching bags? They're supposed to be? We're just supposed to be people that people beat down all the time? You're supposed to take that abuse? No. That's why God says, vengeance is mine, saith the Lord. God is our avenger. So if he tells me at the end of the day to do it this way, that's what I did. I did it by the book. I didn't go call any family members. I didn't call any gang ties or connections. I know people at the end of the day. I didn't do any of that stuff whatsoever. I had somebody that I knew came down and see me a long time ago about this nonsense. He said, you can just make one phone call, make this disappear. I said, yeah, I can. I know people. I've been around a long time, gentlemen. I've been in some of the worst neighborhoods in North Philadelphia. I did a lot of favors for people. And even when I went through that whole nonsense, that whole system, I didn't snitch on anybody. I kept it all to myself. I took that hit. Even though I did most of the damage, I did a lot of the damage. But I would not give it to people that in the day that I was involved. It was none of their business. It was my business in the day. I took that hit. So I'm old. Did I go walk out there like you guys did? No. Did I go out there and make memes of you? No. Did I do any of that stuff? No. But you attacked me. Did I attack your family members? Did I go after your brothers and sisters? I didn't go after none of them, did I? All right then. Then you attacked me. So I did what I had to do. I went and I basically filed. But I'm telling you at the same time, you're going to have to find Jesus. Because if you don't find him, you listen to Satan. Satan's what got you in all this mess. If you keep listening to him, like we watch that guy do right now, it's going to get way worse than this, gentlemen. Because the situation where you're going, he knows you're going to go there, he's got plans for you. He's got plans to get rid of you. And it happens easy over there. It happens very easy over there. You don't want that. You need that protection of the blood. When you walk in that building, you need the protection of that blood. You need it. And I'm warning you. I keep warning you and warning and warning. And you're just not listening. Just keep on playing with the devil. It's a shame. It's a shame. It is a shame. It is. I say at the end of the day, where I talked about this, we had a processor go to your front door too. All right. So it shows you how serious this is. Okay. But you keep playing the game. I guess the person I'm talking to, that person from the investigator from the United States Postal Service, they're fake, right? All right, then you play that game. I guarantee you won't be on your YouTube channel at all, period. And you'll be sitting there complaining about, well, bottom line, you'll be in jail, so we're going to hear from you again. None of them are not going to hear from them again at all, period. Because it's going to happen so fast. They come right to that property, they ask for your name, and that's it. They come walking right on in. Sometimes they come and tell you they got a warrant for your arrest or scream at the door. You ain't got no time to get on the video and tell people like, hey, look, that agent's outside my door, I'm about to go to jail. No, you're just going to go. It's whoever records it and sees it happening, but that's going to happen. You back to the fish again? Always back to the fish again. The reason why the judge asked me at the day, he said, well, you know, he dragged his feet. Yeah, Your Honor, I dragged my feet because I was in the system. I didn't want it to happen to them. That's why. That's one of the scariest things in the world. When you're sitting home and you hear that bam, 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 and they scream out there who they are, oh man, your heart goes whoop. Look out the windows, a whole bunch, and in the street and everything. It wasn't that mess. The neighbors got to see all that, and later on your wife got to deal with that nonsense with the neighbors, like what happened. You know, nobody want to be done with all that craziness. I'm gonna put this gun back on. This one, one of us loops had to come off anyway. That was a loosey-goosey. I know you was. This one's going pretty sturdy. This one wasn't. I wish I could with that plastic stuff. I can't work with it. It'd be nice to do some stuff with that. It's not me coming on here. I don't waste my time on my channel. I build stuff. But the reason why I talk about it is because the fear you're going to fear is going to be overwhelming. It is. It's going to be, the whole thing's going to be, I think I almost went in shock when I went to the system and they put me in that maximum security unit. I almost went in shock. I couldn't believe I was actually in a place like that. We're shot for 24/7. Every day, for 8 years, to 9 months, shackles. And they shackled you like an animal. Feet are shackled, hands are shackled, they're connected to your waist belt. Every freaking day. Even World War VIII. I have a maximum security unit for special juveniles that were considered to be extremely violent. That's what they put me in. So I went from a very nice light minimum security unit where I could walk around and this, that, and the other to a maximum security. And it shocked me. I almost lost my mind in there because I couldn't get it together. I couldn't accept that that's what I was trying to be at. It was hard, very hard to process all that. I remember that, walking around like I was a zombie stage. Like I didn't even, they couldn't even understand it, what was going on. So one minute I'm free, the next minute I'm free like an animal. Shackles all the time. You had to earn the removal of shackles. You had to go through a level system to get them off. And you still was watched at the end of the day. It took me 2 years to get it removed. I had to go through a level system. You had to earn the respect of my peers and earn the respect of the people around me to show that I was trustworthy to have them removed. That's why I said, you know, a person acting like he controlled the world and everybody had to respect me, and I had that nasty attitude, just like you guys had, the same nasty attitude. When I got in there, I had to learn to respect other people. At the end of the day, that's how it works. If not, there's consequences behind it. You don't get visits when you're in shackles. You don't get commissary when you're in shackles. You get nothing when you're in shackles. You have to earn that right to have that piece of cake or bag of chips, or even your mother come down and see you. You have to earn it. 2 years without seeing my mother. And there was shackles. So you don't know exactly how bad this is going to be. You really don't have no idea. It's not so much what's around you, it's the mental state of what your mind is going to put you through when you go through that system. This is what I was trying my hardest to keep from going down that road. When I came here to Allentown, I had a fresh start, and you guys attacked me. Attacked me in the garage. I liked that place when I was in the garage. I really enjoyed it, and you took it away from me. Because you were mad because of my products. When you went in and tried to make my life a living AT double hockey stick. Because what? For what? What did I do to you? Honestly, what did I do? When I get to court, I'm going to ask you that question to your face, in front of a judge. What did I do to you? I backed up everything I've ever done on on my channel. Backed up everything. I even challenged people in court at the end of the day. So what did I do at the end of the day to deserve this type of punishment toward my family and friends? Absolutely nothing. We did nothing wrong. You have contacted my landlords. You have contacted, said all kinds of vicious and nasty things about me. You have contacted people in neighborhoods to try to get petitions to have me moved out. These people try to put me out in the street and have me homeless. And the Lord saw everything you did against his people. His Christian, he saw it all. So this is why we're at this great point right now. This is why the punishment is going to be such a great thing for you. Yeah. So bad it's giving me flashbacks of my time when I was in. And yet all that you put me through, I still pray to God, ask him to give you mercy. And yet you still come back with hatred. And that's what saddens me at the end of the day. When I come on this channel and I talk about basically praying for the Lord to give you mercy, and you still come back with that kind of hatred, it doesn't make me upset. It makes me sad. Because I know at the end of the day that the Satan may get his wish. And you may never see the kingdom of heaven. That's a sad thing. So if you consider what I say is a waste of time, I feel sorry for you. Alright, that's going to take some time to dry. So we literally going to have to paint it first and then apply it. Because we don't, this thing is see-through, which means we'll see this white surface pushing through, and we won't be able to coat it and cover it. Let's do the inside of it and do it that way, actually, honestly. That way, it's like, I got to paint the inside anyway, don't you? Yeah, we do. Because we have to put all the corrosion, the build-up and all that stuff, and circuits. And we have to build a whole nuclear power plant in there. Oh yeah, it's going to be interesting. Oh, that would be amazing. All right. So the ice mech, we can give it cold fusion energy. So we can put an orb in there. Oh, one of them spears that have electricity that bounce off it, that runs off a USB connection. That would be sick. Oh yeah, that would be sick. I have one of them on my PC one time. That's an interesting unit to put on to keep it from basically shorting out the board. Had to actually build it different and align it. Whatever I do, I had to ground some stuff. But anyway, yeah, that'd be hot. Put it in the center like it's charging. Oh, that'd be crazy. And some icicles in there. Oh yeah, we definitely gotta do that. I gotta start building like separate chambers. Just build the whole chamber and we can just connect everything in. That's what we'll have to do. All right, let's get some. Oh wait, we gotta wait for this stuff to dry. Wish we could all become friends. That'd have been nice. That would have been nice if we all could have been friends. You know? Jamie would have just came in and said, okay, fine by that, so and so and so. But I got a channel over here, so and so and so. And I was like, hey, cool, that'd be nice. I'm going to check it out. Now, what's she making? A gray screen paint. Really? Seriously? Okay, that's pretty cool. See? Could have been friends. But no, you tried to attack me for no reason at all. Saying you, Mr. Williams, I actually got a voice. Oh, I forgot I got to send the voice recording over too. In the voice recording, I talked to you, and you were screaming at me in the garage. And I said, why are you attacking me? And you said, oh, because you're a scammer. I said, what makes you think I'm a scammer? He said, oh, Jamie says you're a scammer. You're a fake Christian. That's what you said. We got it on recording. McAfee, did you call me? No, you didn't call me. You were on your channel and talked about me being a scammer, a fake. You went there and did fake unboxings on it, and you used the United States Postal Service to do that. Don't forget that one. Your fake unboxings on you. Posted all over your YouTube channel. Came out as a scammer and a ripoff artist. I didn't do anything to you. I don't even know you. And you attacked me for no reason at all. Danny Rogers, the same thing too. Posted nasty pictures of me. Flattering said I was a scammer and a ripoff artist that I canceled. I never canceled on you. You never bought anything. I never bought anything from you. Actually, you never bought anything from me. And you attack me for no reason at all. I don't even know you people. All because Jamie's angry with me. You guys did all that stuff to me, and I dragged my feet on taking it to court. So, excuse me if I talk about this a lot. My family got all kinds of mail. Can you imagine you getting bombarded with all this mail? Are people cursing you out and saying nasty things about you and sending half-naked pictures to your family members? How would you feel about that? I wouldn't do that. Or you're trying to build something here. You're trying to work with something here. And he's constantly contacting your landlord, trying to make trouble for you, get you kicked out, and you can lose everything. How would you feel about that? You did it to me. And if I come on here and I say anything about it, oh, I'm just blowing things off. All right, no problem. I leave it in God's hands. He'll settle the whole thing. That's why that woman contacted us. That's why all this has an open case now. I'll finally get a chance to go before a judge, and I'll get a chance to say what I need to say. But I did nothing to you guys at all, not a thing. You attacked me for no reason at all, and I did nothing to you. All I did was defend my company, as I'm supposed to. I'm not a scammer, I'm not a thief, I'm not a ripoff artist. I'm just a guy who basically made screen paint, and somebody got jealous of my work and did all that nasty stuff to us. So you remember, gentlemen, that in this situation you're about to be in, if you have not picked up the cross and carried it with Jesus, if the Lord decides to take back what belongs to him and you pass off this earth, you will pay for everything that you have ever done to me in that book of judgment. When that sky cracks open and Jesus raises everyone from dead, well, if you're alive, you'll get a chance to meet Jesus, but not on the terms you want to meet him on. You have to pay for that. You're under judgment. Now, if these guys became men of God and they serve it, this doesn't exist to me anymore because you're a man of God. But at the end of the day, you guys you would fake it. And you can't fake something like that because God would know. And if God knows, we know you're faking it because we can see the wolf in sheep's clothing. You have to pay for that. Imagine people on YouTube. Imagine this. You can't even show where you're working at. Can't show it. They'll stop me. You can't even have a phone number. Why? They'll call my phone number and they'll basically scream and yell and curse at me and pay on the phone. I can't have that either. Got to keep everything separate. Offline, business, offline. I can't show you nothing. I can't even show you the houses anymore. I have a house and show you the inside of my house. Can't do that no more. He was contacting my landlord and threatening them. So you did all this to me, and what did I do? Show me any proof that I'm this person. Show me, please. I sat right in the middle of the floor. Made my statement to God and the world. So show me I'm this person. Please show me. But that's the reason why, like I said, when we sue you at the end of the day, it's not done out of hatred. Lawsuits are being done because it's justice at the end of the day. You owe me. You owe me time, and you owe me money. And I plan to collect. That's it. You know? Applesauce. Apple sauce. Look at that. Thankful for my Lord, at the end of the day, made it so that we had orders. Made it so that our businesses were taken care of. Made it so that no matter how many times these people tried to take it away from us, that the Lord still blessed us. Can't take away anything from a Christian. You can try, but you can't take anything from them. And even in all that, I still pray for God to show you mercy. I think it's real places, but I think it's AI generated, but it's an extremely good job. Very good job. All right. We got, these have to dry for the cannons. They got to dry because they got the corrosion on. They got to dry. We hit that and it doesn't go right. We have white mixed in with green. At least we got 2 containers of green, so we put that. Got the Gatling gun finished. That's good. So, pretty much, I should be in here tomorrow to finish the rest of some of the stuff we have with it. Then I have to go to another place and I have to do a demonstration of the ad tech for some companies and store up front for them. Other than that, hope you enjoyed. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for your time. And seek God, be blessed. Of course, I said that backwards. Of course, we thank our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ for blessings with the ability to do this, because without Him, none of this would be possible. Thank you for your time and God bless.